What's up, y'all? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Tell a friend, bring a friend. We're going to chat for a few minutes. Let's discuss tax deadlines. Let's discuss any questions that you have as it relates to tax prep. Of course, I am Drika Carter. I'm the CEO and founder of Carter Capital, the only wealth development firm and institute. We are open year-round, 24/7. We assist clients with tax preparation services, financial services, gaining financial literacy knowledge, as well as credit repair services, business credit building, and business consulting. So if you just started a company and you have no idea which direction to go in, whether it's branding, marketing help, financial help, getting funding for your business, that is what we assist with. And today I just want to talk a little bit about, hey y'all, make sure y'all tag a couple of people in this live so they could tap in and join. And also feel free to ask questions that I can answer live for you. So we just coming out of tax season, basically peak tax season, from January to April 15th is peak tax season. That is when you file your taxes. If you owe a tax bill, that's when you know how much is due for your taxes. What's up, Fee? What's up, Keish? Cashan, I see you. Hey, husband. What's up, Cassandra? Bayou Soul, I see y'all. Okay, so we know peak season just got over. We also understand that extensions were filed. What is an extension? An extension is the IRS giving you time to file your taxes at a later date beyond the tax deadline. After you file an extension, what happens? They just give you 6 more months to file your taxes. If you have not filed your taxes within the peak season or after the extension time, that is when you will get a penalty. All right, let's talk penalties. Penalties and interest from the IRS are accrued daily. One thing I know, a lot of people are afraid of the IRS. They get intimidated, overwhelmed when they receive IRS letters and notices. A lot of people have received notices but try to go somewhere else. I often tell my clients, if you receive anything from the IRS, go ahead and contact our office so we can assist you with resolving that issue and get your money released to you if you're due a refund. If you owe a balance to the IRS, make sure that you contact the IRS immediately so you can set up payment arrangements if you're not able to pay it in full. Keep in mind when you set up those payment arrangements, you're agreeing to pay that debt. And also, it does not stop any interest. IRS interest accrues daily. So if you owe $100 today, by the end of the week, it's going to be more than $100. So keep that in mind when you're setting up payment plans and going into the next year and not keeping up with the payment plans that you agree to with the IRS. They can garnish your wages. They can levy and put liens on your properties. So make sure if you are planning, of course, I always tell people more money, more problems, right? So think about it like this. When you file your taxes and you know, hey, I'm either going to get a refund or either I owe the IRS. If you owe the IRS, you don't want to keep on compiling year after year, or I owe them anyway, or I'm going to just stop filing because I owe them. Why? Because your taxes go along with your Social Security. It goes along with so much stuff. So if you're saying, let me give you an example of how it goes with your Social Security, right? Because right now we young, we not worried about Social Security. We gonna be wealthy. We all that, right? That's cool. But at the same time, let's say every year you file a loss on your business. So this business that you've been running for 20, 30 years, you told the IRS you never made money in this business. So what the IRS is doing is reporting to the Social Security office how much you saying you made on this business. The W-2, the employer that you work for from that W-2 is taking money out of your income. You know, when you are a business owner, there's no money being taken out of your income. And keep in mind, you in the same turn, you file. What's up, Brittany? What's up, Nathan? In the same turn, you come back and file that tax return and say, oh, I didn't make money this year, but I spent money. So I wrote off this, I wrote off that, I took away. You're taking away from your Social Security, which, of course, is not too much at that point in your life when you start receiving Social Security and retirement benefits and all of those things. Of course, it's not as much, or it's not something that you can really live off of anyway. It's not a living wage. But Just keep in mind the things that you're doing right now are impacting your future. It's impacting how you're going to be able, or how much you're going to be able to receive. Because, of course, you say, I didn't make money, or I took a loss and you got a refund. You're not saving that same refund all the way until you retire. When you're 60, or what's the new age? Like, it's almost 70 now. By the time we, quote unquote, retire, it's going to be 75. You work until 75? Let me know if y'all work until 75 in the comments. You work until 75? Because I know a lot of us, our goal is to retire at 35, 30, 40. Let me know. Drop your retirement age in the comments. Drop your retirement age in the comments. My retirement age is 36. Nope. Somebody said nope. What's your retirement age? Drop it in the comments. And of course, as always, if there's something that I'm going over or I'm saying that you want to elaborate, want me to go back or elaborate on, you could drop it in the comments or drop your question and I'll feel happy to answer it for you. Somebody said 45, somebody said 33. That's good ages to retire. Okay, so what's your plan? What's your plan right now? Let's say, for example, your business is going great, right? What happens if it takes a turn for the worst? Are you prepared for a rainy day? Is your business prepared for a rainy day? Are you set up? What's up, TMP Munchies? What's up? We're talking about retirement. We're talking about making sure that we're claiming all of our income, making sure that we pay our taxes, because that's a big trend that I see people saying, oh no, write this off, write that off. But you're not knowing on the back end how it's affecting you when it comes down to Social Security, retirement. What happens if you don't have a plan in place right now and you're a business owner and you go down? If you go down, does your business go down? Do you have a succession plan? Do you know your business's valuation? Can you sell your business to liquidate cash right now and go do whatever it is that you want to be doing if your business is not already what you want to be doing? What's up, sis? Hey, Jamie B. We talking money. We talking money and we talking future, finances and future. So the last thing I asked everybody to do was drop their retirement age. For the people that's just coming on, drop your retirement age in the comments. Some people want to retire at 33, some at 30, some at 45. Me is 36. That's my retirement age. But I understand from working in the corporate world and being an entrepreneur for over 10 years that I have to have something going towards my retirement. If I'm not pulling from my everyday income, 40, good age, Jamie, right? So if I'm not pulling anything from my everyday income, right? We see all these people talking about they making, all you got to make is $300 a day. All you got to make is $3,000 a day. People making $50K a month, $100K a month, right? Are they putting things on the side? Are they putting any plans in place? Do you have a trust? Do you have a will? If your heart stopped right now today, how will your business continue? Will your business die when you die? What's up, Mimi? Drop your retirement age in the comments. If a rainy day happens right now, will your business survive? Or will you feel like, oh, I got to get a part-time job. I got to start something else that's going to make me something right now for show money. What is it? What is it? Let me know, y'all. We got to chat. Some real talk in the comments. Because I have these type of conversations all the time. I'm retiring at 102. So you going to stay behind the chair? Girl, you going to have carpal tunnel, Faye. You going to stay behind the chair till 102? She playing, y'all. I know she playing. Now my wealthy friend going to be working till 102. Gotta be lying. What's y'all retirement age? Some of y'all answering, some of y'all not. What's up, Shay? Shay, tap in. Because, listen, this is what I'm explaining to the individuals and the business owners that is on this live tonight. She said, I'm going to have one client. I'm going to have my one client for 1 hour, 1 day a week. Coming from behind the chair at 40, but the money will be making it so. Listen, and that's the plan. Shay said her retirement age at 45. Fee, I ain't see yours. Where your retirement age at? Mimi, where your real retirement age at? I'm trying to get everybody to understand that there has to be an end goal, right? We can't not wake up. What's up? Self-love, 37 best love. We cannot feel like every day we're going to continue to work this business. We've built a business. We've built a brand. We have the branding. We have the marketing. We have the teams, right? What is it next? What happens next? What are we doing for longevity? I don't really have one, honestly. So that means you have homework to do. That means you have to think about it. How much do I need to have on the side to sustain the same type of lifestyle that I'm living right now with me behind the chair for my hairstylist? How much do you need to make monthly in your retirement phase for you to still live and have the same quality of life? For you to still be able to afford to pay your taxes, for you to still be able to afford to pay your team that's going to keep the business going, right? How much do you need to make? We need to come up with that. How many years will it take you to make that amount of money? We're talking about retirement. Some people have not left their 9 to 5 yet because they don't feel like they can fully be an entrepreneur, right? Like, I'm an entrepreneur, but I'm 1 foot in, I'm 1 foot out. And nothing, don't get me wrong, nothing is wrong with having a job if that is in your plan, right? But what is your plan for your business? Because you leave the job today or tomorrow, they're going to give you your COBRA, they're going to give you your 401k that you could draw down, you're going to get penalties on that from the IRS. Tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong, y'all, because y'all been working jobs for a long time. We've been working jobs for a long time. We didn't lost jobs, we didn't got fired, we didn't quit, all that didn't happen. You going back? Why? Interesting perspective. I want to know why you going back. I'm back. My phone was tripping. Okay, Fee. Drop your retirement age. I guess I have homework because I don't think about retirement. I'm not saying other money won't be rolling in, but I still haven't thought about it. You have to think. You have to think about your business all the way up until the time of, let's say, 6 figures. Is a lot of people goal, right? I'm going to start at 6 figures. 6 figures is your goal. But once you hit 6 figures, you realize, damn, that's not enough. Then what? You hit the 6 figures, that's fine. You hit the low end 6 figures first. You don't just wake up and go to 999,000. Right? Not saying that it's impossible. Good. That's a good reason to go back. Let me pin that one. Not saying that it's impossible, but I'm saying you're going to hit that 6 figures, then you're going to realize, okay, this is not enough. I need more. Right? And as your income increases, your quality of life increases. You're able to travel more. You're able to have more freedom. You're able to get somebody else to do it. Pay somebody else to do it. I don't have to show up and do that. Make sense? You're able to do more income generating activities. You're able to show up at more meetings. You're able to show up at more events and represent the brand, but the brand is already built. You don't have to come on live and beg people to pay you for your services and your expertise. Why? Because the brand is built. So somebody can just be Googling hairstylists in New Orleans, kids hairstylists in New Orleans. Mimi gonna come up. Photographers in New Orleans, photographers in Chicago. Fee gonna come up. Accountants in New Orleans. Carter Capital is gonna come up. Make sense? Because I'm building the brand. So the brand should run without me. I shouldn't have to be sitting in that seat every single day. I shouldn't have to be sitting in the office every single day. Because if not, I could go get a job and work 8 hours a day and get off when I get off. A lot of people think that when you're working in entrepreneurship, you get way more freedom. No, not in the beginning. You have to build to get that freedom. What's up, Samaya? What's up, Kitty? Right? You have to build to get that freedom. You're not just going to wake up and say, oh, I'm a boss. I don't feel like doing hair today. Somebody booked, I'm going to cancel them after they paid their deposit, and I'm not going to get them their deposit back because I'm a boss. And think that your business is going to continue to flourish. It's not. It's not. You have to wake up every single day, build your brand. Once your brand has the reputation and the experience that it needs, right, then you can grow. Then you can scale. Okay, how can I duplicate what I'm already doing and put somebody else in this position? Somebody that's qualified, somebody that wants to do the work, and somebody that understands the end goal. If I wanted to wake up and sell Carter Capital tomorrow, knowing my valuation of Carter Capital, I could do so. If I wanted to step out of the CEO role and go into another role inside of the company, I could do so. Make sense? We got to take advantage of all of the certifications that they have out there for our businesses. 1, we women. 2, we black. That's double minority. You're a double minority owned business if you own a business and you own this live. Drop fire in these comments if you are a woman and you are black and you own a business. You're a double minority. Meaning there's funds set aside for you to fund your business. But your business foundation not even set up right. You're not even prepared to receive the money that you're looking for. You're not even prepared to do the work to get the money. You don't even want to make a video, a 30-second video saying who you are and what you do. Who is your business and who do you serve? If you cannot do that, you're really not ready. We go live when we're in a club. We go live when we're at concerts. We go live when BS going down. Why we can't have that same energy for our business? We have a lot of people on here that's already close to the retirement age that they dropped in the comments. People drop retirement ages of between 30 all the way up to 45. Most of us right there, we knocking on the door. We knocking on the door. You going to look up 10 years later and say, damn, I said I was supposed to be retired at this age. Meanwhile, I'm sitting up here filling out a job application to do something I really don't want to do. Right or wrong? What's up, Rock? I'm saying all that to say, set it up now. Set it up now. I'm saying all that to say this. 1, we got to get disciplined with our finances. 2, we have to be realistic about our taxes. And 3, we have to make sure that we're committed to our goals. Once you get committed to your goals, nothing should be able to take you off track. I said 50 because you got me in this sit in the house for 2 years strategy. And it will work. It will work. It will work. It's not just sit in the house because what the meme said, the meme that's going around, I can't sit in the house because I be online ordering. It's not going to work if you're online ordering. Get off Amazon. If Amazon not making you no money, you shouldn't be putting no money into it. Ooh, okay. Hold on, because I missed a couple of comments when I was talking. My goal is to franchise. My retirement age is every other day. Seriously, Fee not taking pictures after 50 years old, so I'm stacking to be a project manager over my media company. Okay. I'm rolling over my 401k to my Roth IRA. And that's good. Let me talk about that too. The rolling over of the money. Because a lot of people don't even know that they could do this. Think about it. When you lose a job or when you quit a job without a plan, the first thing is, wait, how much money y'all owe me? I'm going to get my last check. I'm going to draw down from my 401k. I'm going to get my HSA plan. I'm going to go to all my appointments before they cut me off this insurance in 30 days. Right or wrong? We got to be for real. I'm ready for your shenanigans. I'm going to have to switch because I need someone more hands-on that I can meet with whenever I need my text man. We're in Illinois. We ready for you. Definitely ready. Especially if you're looking to franchise, we have to have those profitability meetings. Right? How much is this location making versus that location? What are your requirements? We have to sit down with a franchise lawyer. I have 2 franchises right now. And don't get me wrong, you can be lenient, but it's some things that you need to have in black and white when it comes down to franchising. Because I'm very lenient. Now, of course, my branding, I'm not lenient on that. My brand colors, black, gold, and white, not lenient on that at all. My logo, we're not changing that. Can't add a twist, can't add a flower, can't throw some red in there. No, we're not doing that because this brand is already built. And I don't want to have confusion when it comes down to my customers. I have SOPs and my full blueprint already constructed. I'm way ahead. Good. I did it all wrong the first time I quit and was so unprepared. And guess what? Nothing wrong with doing it wrong. I don't want you to think that, oh, I did it wrong and I had to come back to work. That does not mean that you did it wrong. That just means that your business wasn't structured for you to sustain not having to go back to work. That doesn't mean you did it wrong, right? You wasn't even serious about business then at that point when you quit your job last time. You just had a camera. You was taking pictures. You wasn't ready to invest in yourself. You wasn't ready to have an LLC. You wasn't ready to get down to business. You wasn't ready to start offering digital products. You probably didn't have a website. You just had a booking link. And people who was paying you to take their pictures, you were showing up. Now you have an entire system. You have a coaching call with your clients. Once they make their payment, you're booked. Once you're booked, you let them know right then and there. Here goes a teaser, but now we're in the editing phase. Once we get from the editing phase, then you'll receive your entire link with all of your pictures. You have it all structured out right now. So now it's a matter of the preparation meeting the execution. Well, I'm over prepared now. I have a different biz, not just pics. You just wasn't ready. It's okay to start over. It's okay to start over a million times. So back to the comment that I have pinned at the bottom, accelerating my mortgage payoff schedule. And let me talk about this because the last time we had a mortgage, a 30-year mortgage, we paid it off in 8 years. How, like Fee said, discipline. I tell everybody, I keep saying it, I'm going to keep saying it till whenever, right? To infinity. More money is not the solution if you do not know how to manage money. If I'm the person that I could give you $10. You know how the old people fold up the money and hand it to you like, here, go to this $10. Don't tell nobody I gave you this $10. And you cherish that $10. Whereas I could give somebody else $10 and they're going straight to the store and buy snacks or going straight to McDonald's and get a large meal. Who you think is the more disciplined? The person that went got the instant gratification or the person that still have that $10? Same thing. If I give you $10,000, you have to be the same way. You can't say, okay, Drew gave me $10,000. This for me to invest all $10,000 in my business. No, let me make a plan for this $10,000. I'm about to make 1,000 go to marketing. I'm putting 1,000 towards taxes on the side. I'm putting 1,000 towards retirement. I'm putting it. You have to have a plan for each dollar. Make sense? Yes, we were mortgage free, but ended up going into a more prestigious neighborhood for the school system. And that's okay. But like you said, you have a plan. You're not just going to get a job just to bring in extra money or to make ends meet. And a lot of people start businesses to make ends meet, or they start businesses to say, okay, well, I need something on the side outside of my job. Well, I can say I finally trust someone here to be all in my business now because, baby, I wasn't trying to deal with people in the city because they lack integrity. And we need to talk about that as well. I feel like as a consumer, you have every right to feel like that because I felt like that at times too with, people in my city and feeling like I don't want nobody in my business. But guess what? You can look elsewhere and find out that those people don't have integrity as well out of town. But after being connected to you and really growing and building a relationship and friendship, I'm comfortable with coming to you. And I appreciate that. Because most people wouldn't want to go to their friends for the same reason. I don't want my friends in my business. I don't want my family in my business. I want to keep it separate. Same reasons, right? And you have every right, like I said, as a consumer, to do your research, to see my results, to see if I'm capable, I'm qualified to handle your business, to handle your structure. This is your business. This is something you've been building. This is something that you plan on continuing to build. That's why this year I was focusing more on talking about bookkeeping and the importance of bookkeeping. Why people need to have bookkeeping. The reason doors are getting closed in your face because your bookkeeping is not together. The reason why you cannot get your tax situation together because your mindset is still on getting a refund. The reason why your business profitability is not growing because you still listening to every guru on social media telling you write everything off. So every single year for the past 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, you've been getting a refund. And now you're trying to close on this large 12,000 square foot commercial building and they're telling you can't afford it when you have thousands of dollars in the bank. And now you're trying to see another expert. And you're spending thousands and thousands of dollars throwing money away to all so-called experts. So you definitely have every reason to be that way. That's why my lawyer's not from down here. My business coaches are not from down here. And it makes all the difference. Because I'm not just getting New Orleans logic. I'm not just getting New Orleans strategies, city strategies. It's global. It's international. So you have to think the same way for your business. Any questions anybody have? Any questions? What do you think your business is reaching? Is your business trying to reach city? Is your business trying to reach global? Is your business trying to reach international? Because now that I know my business has reached international, I can't go back. I can't go back. I have to continue to go international. And it's crazy because, look, my husband was telling me this morning. He was like, babe, as you continue to do the World Development Summit, the seats are going to get slimmer. It's going to become more of a mastermind setting. It's going to become more of a mastermind environment. No matter how long or how big or how good the panel is, it's going to continue to be that way, right? Because you're elevating your audience. You're not just talking to beginner or startup businesses. You're talking to people that's in a growth phase. You're talking to people that's in the growth phase. You're starting to talk to people that are in the sustainability phase. Like, all right, I made this, but I don't want to come. If I already made 100,000, I don't want to come to a coach that's promoting, let me help you get 6 figures, because I hit 6 figures. How can you help me get 6-figure months? How can you help me get to 7 figures easily? Without wrecking my brain, without being the only face of the brand. How can you help me get there strategically? And how can I rinse and repeat over and over and over again? If you notice, Carter Capital has several streams of income, not just one stream or not just several businesses under Carter Capital. We have several streams in this one business. Why? Because it was the ecosystem that our clients needed. And so, like I was saying earlier, he told me about the World Development Summit getting bigger and bigger, but the crowd getting slimmer and slimmer. Why? Because the quality of people that's going to be in those doors, the quality of the media team, the quality of my keynote speakers, the quality of the place that we're going to visit. Make sense? Same thing in your business you have to think about. Is my business making me enough money for me to pay off my house? Is my business making me enough money for me to pay my kids' tuition in a better school, in a better neighborhood? Is my business making me enough money to even go out and have drinks with my friends? Is my business paying me enough money for me to have a media team on retainer? Am I making enough money to pay my taxes when the tax bill is due? Do I have stuff on my website that's just on there that's not selling? Can this be added into a bundle? Can this be a lead magnet versus me keep trying to sell it to somebody and they not buying it? But if I put it as a lead magnet and I retarget this customer for my program or for my course or for my event, and they do the work, we can work cohesively together to build that brand. Make sense? Somebody said it makes sense. Somebody said their business going all over. And this somebody that been all over with me. She done been to Tennessee with me. She done been to Tulum with me. And she was probably the first one to get her Toronto ticket. Why? Because she's building her brand. And I've seen so much growth from her. From the brand to the rebrand. Literally. This is what I'm saying. So you have to know what your vision is for your business. You have to, of course, either you're going to DIY it or you're going to get somebody else to do it. But before you get somebody else to do it, you need to figure out, can you afford to do this? What? Why? How? Come up with a plan. I have X amount of dollars on the side for marketing. If I'm going to find somebody that's going to be doing my graphics, which graphics is really not, I ain't gonna say that's the top tier thing to keep people coming to your business. People want to see more user generated content. A lot of people hopping on this AI, but let's be for real. If you don't talk like that, you using AI and putting a well put together caption in the comments is not gonna bring you the results that you want, because you putting some words together that sound good in the caption that might bring you the lead. But when they come to your website or they get on a call with you and you can't follow through on what you saying or what you put in the caption, or it's not making sense, you're going to lose that customer. You definitely going to lose me, because I'm going to lose interest. This is not the same person that was talking to me in this caption that's talking to me on the phone. People want authenticity. They want relatability. They want results. They want results. Nobody not trying to say, oh, okay, this is the right coach for me. And then boom, you get on a call and they like, okay, so tell me about yourself. Ma'am, tell me how you can help me. And if you can't, we need to get up off this phone. Everybody want to have high ticket programs with low quality experiences. Not going to work. People can feel when you're trying to get over. People can feel when you're just trying to get money out of them. People done been scammed enough. Business owners have been bamboozled enough. They're not going for it. Let me know. Y'all going for it? What y'all think? Is your business set up right? Is your retirement plan in place? Or you got homework? Let me know if you got homework. She said, okay. Let me know. Y'all got homework, or y'all business on track? Mimi, we definitely could talk about the franchise stuff, because, I got 2 franchises right now. I'm trying to decide. My goal this year was to get 2 more. Yeah, so, yeah. Somebody said I have homework. Another person, I have homework. Homework. Y'all don't just be saying y'all have homework and don't go do it. She said I started my homework. Look at her overachiever. Feed a valedictorian. You been listening since last year, Humphrey? I got homework. Anybody have questions about the homework that they have? And I haven't been on here every Tuesday like I'm supposed to be, but I will be making it my business to make sure I come on here every Tuesday. I'm going to either do it at 6 or 8, because 7 is my Bible study time and I have to prioritize that. So it's going to be at 6 p.m. or 8 p.m. I just need to decide. I'm going to come get a tutoring session in. Girl, feet so organized, let me tell y'all. And I appreciate when I come on, whether it's on live, whether y'all reading my emails, whether you come to an event and take notes from me. I appreciate you not just taking the notes or not just screenshotting or screen recording and tagging me, but I appreciate y'all implementing. I really appreciate y'all implementing, because let me tell y'all about Fee, if she don't mind. One of my clients, new client. Listen to me the whole entire year. Y'all know that they said business owners average, or somebody that's going to invest in you has to watch you or see you the average of 7 times, right? Every single time that somebody see me, they always telling me that they took away value. I did a class the other night in one of my mentors groups, and it was so many people flooded in my DM. I'm just finishing responding to all of them about my services, about what they learned, about questions that they needed answered and stuff like that, because it was value packed. And not just value packed, it was actionable steps that you need to be taking in your business to get where it is that you are looking to be. If you know that you just started this business, right? You made $10,000 this year. Okay, next year I should be able to project that I'm going to make 20. And not just make 20, retain the 20. Make sense? I don't want to just make 20,000. I don't want to just make 10,000 extra. I want to be able to retain it. I want to see it. I don't want to say, damn, I made this much money on my score report and look at my bank account and it's not matching. The math not matching. We're not doing that. You know why that's happening? Because you're not doing your homework. You're not disciplined. You're not showing up for you. I don't want you to just show up for me. Don't just show up on my live and amen and clap and yes, you're right. I needed to hear this and all that. I don't need to hear that from you. I need you to come back and show me the results. Hey, since you told me to do this, I did this, and this is the result I got. Since I've done this, I've made my first 10K month versus my first 10K year. Make sense? That's the type of return on investment I want to be seeing from anybody that's listening to me. That's how we build wealth. Y'all done? Y'all done? Make sense? Let me know if I'm talking, cause y'all being quiet. Y'all with me? Y'all rolling or y'all falling? Sound like y'all falling. People don't like to hear the truth. But that's all you're gonna get here. Fee said it makes sense. Okay, boom. So let me tell you about Fee. Fee listened to me all throughout the year. She asked questions throughout the year before becoming my client. Right? Before becoming my client, she was able to come to me and say, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. For example, I'm thinking about paying this car off. I'm thinking about getting a new car. I'm thinking about paying this credit card off. Is that a good decision for me? I'm thinking about doing this in my business. Is that a good decision for me? Would that be a good investment for me? Right? So when it came down to the come down, it was time to prepare Fee's taxes. And keep in mind, Fee is a hybrid entrepreneur. She works a 9 to 5 and she has her media company. Right? Everything was organized from the documents that needs to be in compliance with the IRS all the way up to her financials, her bank statements, her credit card statements, her business reports from her payment processing system. Everything was in order for me to file her taxes properly. And a lot of times we come to the tax office or we come to our tax professional or accountant or whoever's on your team or whoever's in your corner dealing with your finances. We come to them with so many deductions and they just put them down for you, bringing down your AGI, which is your adjusted gross income. Putting your AGI in a negative position, which makes you in turn cannot afford nothing. You can't bring this tax return to a home lender because they're going to say, oh, I could get you in the shack. But you got mansion dreams. But you want to write everything off. Now you mad with the tax professional. You mad with everybody. You mad with the lender. You mad with the realtor because they done showed you all these nice houses and you can't afford it. And maybe you could afford it. But they got to jump through hoops. They got to write letters. People got to say they gave you loans for money that you earned because you filed your taxes wrong. So pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Have a plan. And Fee did bring everything. She said, because Drika wasn't about to be yelling at me. I brought my ties, statements, stock, investments, everything. Did bring my whole filing system. I showed y'all where y'all could get a cheap accordion file the other day and put all your stuff in there. Put it in there monthly. If you unsure, bring it. Receipts fade. You need a system that you can scan your receipts in. You need a reporting system like QuickBooks or a bookkeeping system like QuickBooks that's going to see how much income you had, what was business, what was personal. It's going to be categorized in the right spots where it needs to be. She said she went live 72,000 hours last year dropping gems. I was ready. Indeed. Because another thing that people don't realize is tax preparation season is going to come and go, right? But tax planning season is all year. So let's say, for example, tax preparation season is January to April. If I'm only using peak season, right? The season that everybody say that they make they $100K or they $90,000 in those 90 days. Let's say that's true. right? The average person income is $32K. Average. If you making $100K and you are a 2-person household, that's average. So the average person is about $30K for a single person. And that might be high, right? A 2-parent household, you might be between $60 to $100K. And that's people with quote unquote good jobs. Make sense? So we have to have something else on the side to sustain us. If you know that's your average income, but your average bills is overwhelming the amount of income you have coming in, how we gonna fix that? Something gotta get cut out the budget. I'm either overspending, I'm overliving. You can't be out here YOLOing and trying to figure out how to balance the bank book later. I'm gonna figure that out later. I'm gonna make some more money. I'm gonna run a sale. And that's where you fail. Because you think you could just run a sale. I'm going to run a sale, get this quick money. People feel that too. They know when you just running a sale, or she needs some money. They feel it. I'm a consumer. I feel it. Raise your hand if y'all ever felt like that from a business owner. Like, another sale. Oh, no, I'm not buying it right now because she going to throw it on sale. I'm going to wait till it go on sale. Hi, let me know if y'all feel that before. If y'all felt like that before. From a business. They just running the sale to get money. Or I'm not buying that at full price because I know she going to put it on sale. I don't want to be the sale business owner. I don't want to be the person that you come to only when I got a sale or only when I have something for free. I don't want y'all to be the business owner that people come to when they have a sale or when they have something going on for free. I want you to be the expert. I want you to show up as the expert. I want you to create your 3 to 5 year plan. I want you to stick to it. And if there's something that does not happen within those first 3 to 5 years, add it back to your plan because you got to hit it. You have to hit that goal. And once you hit that goal, what we doing? We making another one. Ben stopped the sales years ago. Why, Mimi? Tell me why you don't run sales no more. Why don't you run sales in your business? And are you talking about sales on your services or sales on your products? Because I'm not saying that you shouldn't have sales ever, but you should have sales when it makes sense. Like a lot of people putting out their Mother's Day sales right now, Cinco de Mayo sales. May should already be planned out. If you ain't planning out your month, you damn sure not planning out 5 years. Let's be for real. We got to start a to-do list for today. What should be done by the end of the week? Can I check this off? All right, now, what am I supposed to be doing for the upcoming month to help me with profitability and making sure that my taxes is in order? Yep, don't do sales on my services, only for digital products. Mimi says she does not do sales anymore because it depreciates her skills. I love it. I love it. It really does, especially if you're a service provider. Somebody say fakes. Come on, Cassandra. Pop-up sales, they don't expect it. That's good. So everybody on here has homework to do. If you desire to continue to saying you're going to retire from 30 to 45. That was the range. Hey, Bess. Everybody on here said they want to retire between the ages of 30, I think 33 was the youngest, up to 45. Somebody said 50 at the max. But how you going to retire if your source of income is not making you enough money for you to save for that retirement? If you don't have a Roth IRA. If you don't have a 401k plan, even if you're a business owner, you can go to a bank, my recommendation, Fidelity, and get a 401k plan. Don't know what it is? Look it up. Don't know what it is? Look it up. Fee said 50. Listen, it could be faster than that. It just takes discipline. And when you retire, listen, don't get it twisted. When we say we're retiring, y'all, that don't mean you not gonna do nothing else. You retiring from your main skill. Mimi could retire from being a hairstylist or a kid's hairstylist and start only teaching kids how to do hair. She's still building under Silk Me Kids. She can do summer camps, just like Jamie doing the summer camp. That is her bridge from getting behind the chair. She can do campaigns only. Let me show y'all how to do hair campaigns. Let me stop because I'm giving too much. I'm just saying. Keep going. Let me know if I should keep going or stop. I'm giving too much or keep going. Fee say, hell, she gonna do 50 because she 42 now. Bree, what's your retirement age? My retirement age is 36. Bree not gonna be sitting behind a computer doing graphics and marketing plans and strategy codes for the next 30 years. She not. Not my friend with a journalist degree gonna be doing graphics. We doing something else. With all this talent. Mimi say, I'm doing a kids workshop to show them how to do their own hair and maintain their hair in between visits. As you should. Bree said her retirement age is 35. I'm going to work till I'm 36. Why? Because my kid is graduating from high school when I make 36. So therefore, I still got to get up anyway. Bring her to school, pick her up from school. Until then, so I'm going to be working. Building my passive income. So therefore, when she's out, I can only rely on my passive income. My real estate, my courses, my coaching program. Make sense? That's all passive. I don't have to wake up every day and tell you, come on, let me mentor you. Come on, let me teach you how to do this. I don't have to do that. That's passive. I don't have to wake up every day and tell somebody, book my Airbnbs. They booking it. Make sense? I'm just managing projects after 50. Good, Fee. Bree said I'm getting from behind the computer after this year. So I'm glad I did all my pulling and tugging and got funnels and got my websites and got all my stuff in order because she's getting from behind the chair. You know I'm Iconic Minds all day. You see it. Gang. I got it on right now. It's in me, not on me. So no matter what I do, no matter what stage I hit, it's going to come out. I'm going to spit fire wherever I go. Working on that now. But another thing is, why you saying that, Cassandra, and I'm not saying this is you, but I'm saying a lot of people like to work on a lot of stuff simultaneously, and that could be the thing holding you back, right? So let's say I'm going to use Mimi again for example. She working on getting from behind the chair, but she's still behind the chair. She also working on keeping up with her event. That's for Essence. She also working on this workshop that she doing. She also just got an Amazon store. She's working on putting out 50 ebooks, right? She's also working on maintaining her culture and her integrity at Silk Me Kids. 2 locations. Plus, going into the realm of franchising. That's a lot on one person, on one CEO, on one company at one time. So how can you say, I want to focus on this, then focus on this, then focus on this. You see what I'm saying? Versus saying, I'm working on this, I'm working on this, I'm working on that. I got this going on, this coming up, that coming up. I'm confused, I'm overwhelmed, I'm not even shopping because you have too much going on. Make sense? So you need to focus, find your focal product, your focal service. Focus on that, grow that. Once you grow that, now you can move on. Why? Because you've built trust in this one focal product, this one focal services. You've built integrity. You have a culture around it. You got return on investment on it. People are saying, you know what, I'm coming to you for this. But now, since you came to me for this, I'm going to introduce you to everything else I have going on. That's how you build a sustainable brand. Hey, hon. That is how you build a sustainable brand. Master one, then move to the next. Exactly. Bree had to master graphics before she had to master the back end. And listen, we have been on the phone, on Zoom, on FaceTime, co-working hours, too many hours to count, on things to get our businesses in place. And on ways to get our coaching programs in place. Because we was already doing the work. We was already coaching people. But wasn't calling it coaching. Wasn't calling it master class. We wasn't doing none of that. But we was already doing the work. We was already putting together the network. If you know how many brands me and Bree built together in the past 2 or 3 years. Exactly, Fee. It's the upsell, cross-sell. You come here to do your taxes. You might look around in my office. It's so many people that just come to my office to get their taxes, and they look around and they like, wait, you teach how to do taxes too? Yup. My classes started in April. There go Trezelle. Y'all see my photographer on here? She got enough footage of me to make a documentary without me being there. Just freestyling. But really giving game, really showing people the results that they could get. And what do Fee mean by the upsell? You come in my office and you say, I'm coming here to get my taxes done. But I talk to you and I say, okay, well, what's your role plan? Do you have life insurance? Do you have business insurance? Were you able to get funding? Do you have a headshot? You're not ready to go to Bree if you don't even have a headshot. You don't even have product photos. You're not ready to go to Bree. Bree is not putting no selfie on a graphic for you. And that's a story for a whole nother day. But I'm just saying, is your business prepared? Is the foundation there to get it started? No, it's not. And you want to get aggravated and say, oh, I'm not getting sales? You're not getting sales because you wouldn't even buy from you. You don't even want to put money into your business. You don't even want to buy a domain. Your business say mybusiness.bigcartel.da-da-da-da-da._ I'm not typing all that in. Not doing it. You don't even care enough about your business to buy a $10 domain. $10 for the year. You don't care enough about your business to buy a $6 email. You don't care enough about your business to have a toll-free number with some automations. Your social media not automated. Your name is not claimed. Your brand is not cohesive all the way across the board. I had a mentee, y'all, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to roll if y'all don't have no questions. If you got questions, drop them in because I'm getting ready to shut it down. But I had a mentee. Let me tell you this story. 2 stories right quick. If you was in my close friends, you already heard the first one this weekend. But I had a mentee in my group mentorship. She came to me. She was very stubborn, y'all. And I tell y'all all the time, I don't do mindset coaching. You got to come already with the mindset that you know, look, I know what I got. I know what I'm doing is dope, but I don't know how to push it or I don't know how to monetize it. Let's see. Right? Man, I put so much money into my own systems and branding last year. So the young lady was so stubborn, and I'm like, Why do you have all of these different systems all over the place? All you need is this. This is going to cancel out that. It's going to take you a little while. But before you invest in this system, make sure that you map out everything that you have to do. Sure enough, and this is the reason why I don't meet with you if you ain't do your homework. Sure enough, I took the meeting, got on the second call with her. I was like, boom. So to start it off, before we even get into anything else, let you share your screen. Let me see your homework. Oh, I didn't start on the homework, but I did buy the system. I said, well, let me see you the map that you mapped out to use the system. Or I'm still playing with it. We're going to end this call right now because if you're not going to listen to anything that I'm telling you to do or how to implement the things, we're not going to work. This relationship is not going to work because we're always going to bump heads. It's given that you just came here to get a couple of answers, pull what you're going to pull, then you're going to cancel. It's given that you're not going to be easy to work with. It's given that you're not going to be a scalable brand. Why? Because you don't want to listen. You want to do things your way, but your way obviously is not getting you the results that you're looking to get. Right or wrong. That's the reason you hire me. Boom. That's that situation. The other situation was I saw somebody that I used to work with at my last job, right? And she was like, oh, I'm so proud of you. I said, yeah, I'm getting ready to retire. Back to what we was just talking about in the beginning. I'm getting ready to retire. She was looking like, you getting ready to retire? Keep in mind, she like way older than me. I said, yeah, I'm getting ready to retire. What am I still working for? Like, I got my house. I don't have my dream car yet. I'm getting it. Just went and looked at it. But I have mostly everything that I need, right? I mean, I got everything I need, mostly everything that I want. So I'm like, yeah, I'm getting ready to retire. She was like, looking like, how you getting ready to retire and you only 34? I said, because I have a plan. My plan started 10 years ago. Like, I didn't just wake up and start this business. I was doing this business on side of me having that last job. I was making money from this business on side of me making money from that last job. So my business income was already matching what my salary was at that last job. That's when I knew it was time. A lot of people ask the question of, oh, when is it going to be time for me to quit? When you're able to make your salary on your 9-to-5 job in your business. Because you knew that you could make it off this salary. That's why you took that job, right? But if I can make this and do something that I love, even if I was still making 40, 50K a year, I can survive on 40, 50K a year. You know why? Because I was making that at one point. It's going to require some budgeting. It's going to require some limiting things until you get past that point, right? But I'm able to do it because I've done it before. There's people that's making 6 figures and miserable. There's people that's making 7 figures and miserable. You know why? Because as their income increased, their expenses increased. Their lifestyle increased. The quality of life, the places that they go are more expensive. Why? It's quality of life. We know that already. You're not going to the matinee no more. You're going to the movies where you sit down, recline, order your food. Am I right or am I wrong? You're not getting a matinee, the 2 tickets, telling your child, look, you 12 today to get the cheap. We not doing that no more. Am I right or am I wrong? Y'all don't want to be real, y'all. We can't do this if we ain't going to be real. Y'all don't want to be real. Y'all want to be quiet and cute. Let me know. Too quiet. Somebody said it right. You know why? Because you would never experience those experiences because you never had the money to experience those experiences. So when you do, it's like, Uber, girl, I gotta go Uber Black. Because they gonna get out the car and open the door for me. They gonna get my bags for me. They gonna offer me snacks. They gonna play what I want. They gonna have a charger in their car. It's different. Uber, you might be sweeping up crumbs from their child car seat in regular Uber. But when you get in Uber Black, It's different. Same thing in your business. When you get that quality of clients, you might have low-ticket clients that buy your ebooks, your digital products. They might come to an event or two. But you got your high-ticket clients, too, that's going to pay whatever it is, whatever the ticket is. I'm on a panel for an event that the tickets, I believe, is $2,000. It's limited to 50 people. Limited. So off the dump, I know that my mentor making $100K off this event. He not making $100K because I know he still got to bring his media team. He got to pay for us. He got to, of course, pay for our lodging, our food. Your bottom line ain't going to be that $100K. But you know, to put on the type of event and the caliber event that you want, it got to be this price. The value that I'm bringing to the table, the return on investment with when I'm spitting out my mouth, that this person or these people are going to get in the audience is different. I know me having an International World Development Summit in Toronto, that couldn't be no $100 ticket. I can't have people buying their own flight, showing up when they feel like it. It had to be organized. I've been doing this for 4 years, 3 years out of town. I know exactly how I want my event to be. I know exactly how to make things different. I don't never want it to be the same each and every year. I know what I needed to take away, what I needed to add to enhance the experience. I know that the people that are coming to the event this year are not startup businesses that just started yesterday, just got an LLC and an EIN and a bank account and looking to scale. That's not the target audience that I have for this particular event, not for year 4 and not for year 5. We talking about passive. We talking about now you've built your business, you made it don't matter about how much you made in your business, but we know that you want to make extra income outside of what you're already doing. My photographers, I talked to Trezelle probably 2 years ago, huh, Trezelle? The first time I said, oh, Zelle, you need to make sets. I walk in that studio now, they got 7 sets already set up. What's up? What you want to do? Why? Because I knew this is where the photography world is going. People not just always calling you to come to the event. If you need a studio, if a photographer needs a studio and you got a studio you need to set up to receive boot rental, they could come rent your studio out. You ain't got to physically be here taking pictures every day to make money. You ain't got to be overwhelmed taking pictures to make money. She did that, started making her money easily. I ain't going to even say how much she made. Easily. I told Fee said, oh, I'm about to go get another job. I said, no, you're not. You about to get in your business. Fee got in her business, got in her bag. Ashley been styling me for 3 years now. Ashley been my stylist for 3 years. I said, Ashley, you're not going to be an average boutique selling pieces. You're going to do style consultations. You're going to do closet consults. You're going to do way bigger than just... We not selling no clothes, girl. We not going to have all that inventory piled up. We not doing that. You can target business owners, people that do speaking engagements, people that have to be seen, that's taking photo shoots every month with Fee, with Trezelle, that's doing all these things. They need a new look. Because I know me. I need a new look. When it comes down to me and I got to pick out clothes, I'm going to pick out the same thing. And if I like it, I'm getting that same outfit in all the colors. That's just me. I told Bree, oh no, Bree, we not doing that. I don't need no graphics. I don't need no newsletters. What else what other type of products can I use in my business? She made me some bookmarks. She made me some flyers. She made me some flags to put in a neutral ground. She made my sign. I forgot what you call a sign, but the sign that go on the wall. She made so much. Put your people on. Think big. People that want you to win going to help you win every single time. Every single time. They not going to hesitate. Somebody said they need a cake. Call Ronnie. It's not even a question. I ain't got to think. I ain't got to look. I ain't about to fake text nobody. Call Ronnie. Go to Taste Bakery. I already know that. I got a Rolodex in my head. What you need? I have a bank of businesses in my head already. And I'm only sending you to experts. You only want to work with business owners? Only work with business owners. Make sure your price set the tone for the business owners you're trying to work with. You only want to do events? No problem. I got some events for you. Let's roll. Make sense? So long story short, make a plan for your business. Make a plan for your money. And not just planning for that year, that month, that day. Making sure that you are planning for retirement. Making sure that you're planning for when your business gets to this level. How are you going to manage this business? It's not going to always just be you forever. So to the entrepreneur that is just you right now, that can't afford an assistant, that can't afford the inventory, we need to start with self-evaluation. We need to finish with our plan, and we need to execute our plan. Don't just take notes. Don't just hop from live to live, in coaching program to coaching program, from community to community, from event to event, from influencer to influencer, and still be losing and still be lost. Oh, I'm filling out grants. But if you filling out grants and you don't know, if I call you on this live right now and I say, what's your mission? You say, damn, I never thought about that. You ain't filling out your grants right. I know that because you don't even know your business. You don't even know they have grants set aside for you, like I said earlier. Y'all gonna have to run the live back to catch the whole thing. We gotta get serious about what it is that we trying to do. But that's my TED Talk for this Tech Talk Tuesday. If you are interested in coming to our World Development Summit this year, it's going to be in Toronto, August 3rd through 7th. We have some phenomenal keynote speakers. We have a awesome media team this year. Shout out to Fee, shout out to Drizel, and also shout out to Troy. Gonna be our media team this year. We are going to be working on passive income strategies, meaning businesses that you do not have to actually be materially invested in. You do not have to work in these businesses to make your money. All right. So the deposit is $500. Just for everybody on this live, what I'm going to do is, drum roll, y'all. I need a drum roll. I've been fighting with this all day. I ain't even talked to the team. They going to scream about it. But let me see what I could do for y'all. Everybody on this live, if you trying to come to Toronto and you already don't have your ticket, give me a drum roll. They got the drum roll in the, oh Lord, they ready. Breathe. All right, I'm about to do it, y'all. Just for tonight, y'all. Just for tonight. I think the deal can be 2 for 1. VIP only. VIP only. 2 for 1. Buy one VIP package and bring a friend. That friend could be your man. That friend could be your business bestie. That friend could be your assistant. The friend could be your photographer. Get the content. What's up? Right? But bring a friend for the price of one VIP ticket. That's only for tonight. Only for tonight. Somebody say that's fire. That's a fire deal. Let me know. Let me tell y'all what VIP includes, then I'm going to go. VIP is all inclusive. That means your lodging. That means the hotel stay for the 4 days. That means your round trip ticket. That means your transportation to and from the airport. Bring your friends to chill with my friends and we could be friends. Ooh, my rich friends. Somebody said that's a fire offer. So your flight, your transportation, your room for 4 days, your meals, your entrance to the seminars, your entrance to the day parties, your excursion. Oh, girl, that deal too hot. I don't know, y'all. I might just say for the next 4 people. For the next 4 people only. I'm just playing, y'all. But tonight only, VIP only. And all you have to pay is a deposit. Can't beat that. Payment plans are welcome. Duh. If you pay the deposit, you'll be on a payment plan. And it's going to come out recurring. 9 payments. Go to our website, CarterCapitalPLLC.com, and click on the events tab. And make sure you purchase the VIP. And you can bring a friend. Make sure your friend have a passport. Make sure your friend have a business. I would hate for your friend with her startup business to not know what we talking about. Because this year, we talking numbers. It's no way that you came to Tennessee or Tulum or even the one we did in New Orleans and your business is not hitting your goals. If your business not hitting your goals, you ain't set none. Cassandra said it get bigger and better every year. It get bigger and better every year. The first year, it was here in New Orleans. We had the bank there. We had business insurance there. We had advertising. We had marketing, branding. What else? We had tax training. I'm trying to think, am I missing something? We had digital content strategies. What else? So we've been teaching you how to do content for years, right? That was year 1. Year 2, I hit the team up. I said, we're going to take this thing on the road. We wound up going to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And that was big for me. I just wanted to go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee because they never had nothing like that. Even the people at the hotel was like, we never seen a conference like this come to Tennessee. They're begging me to come back and do another Texas in Tennessee. They sent us like free rooms and everything to come back to do Texas and Tennessee. Fast forward, that year we had life insurance. We had yoga every morning. We had private chef. Shout out to the Bell Sweet Factory. We had, of course, Trezell on the camera behind the lens doing headshots, doing full body. We had testimonials. I started uploading a few of them in the stories. If y'all was paying attention to our stories, you could see all the recaps from all the years. And then I'm trying to think of what else we had. Of course, marketing, branding, business insurance, business building. We did like some workshops as well. What else? I think that was it for that year, y'all. I don't remember. We had our all black mixer that first night, and then we had seminars. We did nightlife. We went to some bars and did bar hopping and stuff, a little fun stuff. Because I just feel like entrepreneurs need to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Fast forward, we went to Tulum. I take gems each year and scale my business. It's worth it. Thank you, Bree. So if you're just joining tonight, for anybody that's on this live only, if you're watching live, drop live in the comments. If you catch the replay later and you catch this deal, make sure you take advantage of it 2 nights because tomorrow it will not be available. It's only for this live. 2 for 1, VIP only for our Wealth Development Summit that's going to be held in Toronto. So last year in Tulum, we did, what was the topics last year, y'all? We had, Billionaires in Brown. That was our Brown Night Mixer. It was basically networking, getting to know different business owners, seeing who you can help, who can help you, how you can build your network. You know your network is your net worth, right? So if your net worth is not growing, that means your network is not growing. You're still around the same people that's doing the same thing that ain't growing. All right? So the next day we had photo shoots, headshots. We did massages in the jungle. We did ATVs. We did, oh, Lord, what? Oh, Lord, we had government contracts. We talked about systems. We talked about content, branding, marketing. We talked about, we always do a branding versus marketing segment because it's a difference, right? We can brand all day, but if you don't know how to market that brand, you're putting yourself at a disposition. Trezell just said, I'm shooting and gaining knowledge all in one. Each year is so dope talking about scaling. And Trezell been here for all 4 years, y'all. Like, I'm telling y'all, this lady got so much content on me by myself. I ain't even talking about with the team, just me. she can make a documentary without me showing up. The next day we had no gray areas in business, meaning we dissected businesses from the top to the bottom. No gray areas in business. Then we had stop playing with your business. Stop playing with your business. Everybody will read. We talked about that was it, y'all. Oh, Airbnb. We talked about Airbnb arbitrage. I talked about accounting versus bookkeeping. I talked about tax planning and tax preparation, and also how to start a tax business. Oh, the lawyers, girl, my lawyers was there. Shout out to the Numbers Law Firm. Talking about, y'all remember Sally the scammer? Because a lot of y'all was there last year. Y'all remember Sally the scammer? Shout out to Ryan and OC telling us about trademarking our businesses, copywriting our words. We had health and wealth. Of course, my husband was talking about that. Your routine, eating your emotions. Oh, girl, it was just, oh, Lord, y'all. Oh, and that came, she was talking about grants and stuff. I'm trying to think what else we talked about. Let me know, y'all. Am I missing something? Bruce had you eating healthy. We did have cauliflower mash on the menu. Insurance. I'm trying to think. Jason came with the government contracts. Justin. Oh, nonprofits. Y'all, Lauren talked about the nonprofits. People left there and got nonprofit businesses. People left there and opened up tax offices. People left there and opened up Airbnb businesses. People left there with a marketing and branding strategist. People left there with a new photographer. So it's not just come and get in a room. Everybody talk about getting in a room. Y'all never hear me say get in a room. Take something from the room that you're getting in. Social media influencer, how to work with them. Why or why not work with them. Shout out to Lauren. So we had a dope panel last year, but let me tell y'all about this year. Y'all ready? Let me know if y'all ready to know what to expect this year. And then I'm going to leave. I got 8 minutes to break down what to expect this year. Tell me when y'all ready. 8 minutes. What to expect in Toronto this year. Number 1, I'll be talking about accounting, bookkeeping, and taxes, of course. That's my area of expertise. I have a very interactive workshop that I'm going to do with my presentation. I'm also expecting to do live studio audience podcasts. I'm going to leave. I'm going to go. 8 minutes. Right? We're going to have a live recording of our podcast. This is very new. Never saw it. Each attendee is going to leave with a binder with worksheets for each speaker. So you're not just figuring out what to write down. You're going to be able to follow along with these slides. You're going to be able to fill in the worksheets. And you're going to be able to ask questions. We are not the type of summit where you just listen and don't get a chance to ask those most pressing questions that's on your mind at that moment. Then my second speaker is my husband. He's going to be talking about wealth and wellness, how they go hand in hand. Of course, talking about discipline, money and meal preps, etc. That's what he's going to be talking about, but in a way different way this year. I have Bree coming back for year 4, talking about marketing and marketing strategies, not just content. Okay, Bree is talking about marketing strategies, PR. Her background is in journalism. Fun fact. Y'all ain't know that. But she coming back for the year 4 and talk about all the different marketing strategies. I gave her a specific topic. I'm not going to say it on live, but she working on it too. I have, who's coming back? Karita's coming back for year 2. Talking about systems. Systems created to scale your business. And the good thing about it is the people that I'm bringing to the stage are people that I have physically worked with. They have literally helped me scale my brand. They have helped me market my brand. They've helped me position my brand to be where it is right now. All right, so it does take a team. It does take a village. 6 minutes left. All right. Karita coming back. After Karita coming back, we got Justin coming back talking about Airbnb arbitrage or short-term rental arbitrage. I don't want to see Airbnb because that's protected, right? So short-term rental arbitrage, meaning how to start an Airbnb business without owning a property. That's what Justin will be talking about this year in Toronto. Karita, Justin, and Bree were 3 people that were highly recommended to come back. She said we got Karita on the time. Karita not long-winded no more, baby. Karita done shortened it up. Systems created the scale. She got a system for that. Nah. All right, so who I said? Me, Bruce, Justin, Karita, and Bree. That's 5. All right, so 3 new people coming this year. The first person that's coming this year is a phenomenal speaker. I had worked with her in North Carolina last year. Y'all know we did the Summer Jam. And it was like a mastermind event with the same people that taught us how to get into the trucking industry. So Charlene is going to come talk about how to get in the trucking industry. She is also going to be talking about government contracts. Big money, y'all. Passive income. So shout out to Coach Rich. She'll be coming in talking about that. I also have Jay Chic, Jenny Graham. She is a social media influencer and a brand content specialist or brand strategist. She will be doing a content workshop, meaning literally right then and there, we're going to have action on fixing our content right then and there. So that means don't take no more Canva classes. Don't take no more events where they're showing you how to use your content. They're not doing all that. We're going to have a specific content workshop in Toronto. And my last guest panelist is none other than a young real estate developer. He's from Florida, but he develops properties in Dallas, Texas. It's called Purpose Builder, Dallas Fort Worth. His name is Will Cyrus. He is a real estate developer. So if you are looking to get into developing real estate, meaning building houses from the ground up or building communities from the ground up, Will is going to be there to show you exactly his steps, step by step, what he did, the communities he's built, the properties that he was able to use to leverage and make and build wealth with. We bring all that to the stage, as well as we're going to see Niagara Falls. We're going to the carnival parades. Out there is going to be carnival or Caravana in Toronto when we land. So we're going to attend those festivities, going to some day parties. Each attendee will receive a wristband to go to 3 day parties and some nightlife as well. And we're going to do our excursions such as the Niagara Falls and the parades and stuff like that as well. But tonight only, anybody that's on this live, 2 for 1, VIP only. If you buy the basic plan, you cannot bring a friend. All right, VIP, bring a friend. Basic is you on your own, fam. So thank y'all so much. I really appreciate y'all time. I gave y'all 90 minutes. I gave y'all 90 minutes. And I gave y'all a fire deal. Can't beat that. So I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all in Toronto. Make sure y'all grab y'all packages, CarterCapitalPLLC.com, and click on events and grab your package. Tell a friend, bring a friend.